Hello. Did they ask you for water, Coach?
Oh, it's okay.
You okay?
Don't worry about it. Thank you, though.
All right, we'll go ahead and get started. A couple of reminders before we start interviewing. Please make sure to silence your cell phones. In this room, no phone video, flash photography, or video cameras are allowed. If media want to access the press conference video at the end or after this, you can do so at the NCAA digital workroom. So tonight we have for Holy Cross, Kinley McCarn, and Coach, oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Kara McCormick.
Oh, my gosh, I'm
okay.
sorry.
No.
Kara McCormick, sorry. And Coach Maureen McGarity. We'll start off with a opening statement from Coach, and then we'll take questions for Kara. Go ahead, Coach.
Oh, wow. This is the first word that comes to my head. Just an incredible performance, you know, led by our seniors, which they've led us all year long. Just Kara just came out, and we talked about it for the last couple of days. This group is so special, and they love each other so much. We just didn't want it to end. You know, we didn't want it to be our last practice. We didn't want it to be our last shoot-around. We didn't want it to be our last game. So, you know, obviously just all the credit goes to these players that, you know, every single day they just love each other so much and want to win for each other. You know, and we shot the ball really well, but defensively I thought we really stuck to a great game plan. My staff did another incredible job of coming up with an amazing game plan. You know, and UT Martin is a really good team. You know, and we caught them today. Obviously, we shot the ball extremely well, caught them on a tough shooting night. You know, and they're young. They're going to be back. You know, they're just a really, really good team, and they've obviously had to deal with a lot of injuries. And we're really lucky that we had to play our best basketball today to come away with a win.
If you have a question, please raise your hand, and please remember to identify with your name and your affiliation. We'll take questions for the player.
Aaron Blue from HawkeyeSports.com. Kara, you were on fire tonight. How did it feel out there, and how do you take that momentum coming into the next game?
Yeah, I mean, it obviously felt great to play on Iowa's court. Shots were falling for me tonight, and my teammates kept finding me, and I always say it's a credit to them drawing so much attention in the paint with Janelle and Brona always drawing so much attention whichever game we play, and so it's a credit to them, and obviously it's a great game, but it's time to turn around, and we have another game to play, so we have a new game plan to start figuring out, and we're looking forward to playing and having an opportunity to keep playing.
Front row here.
Tyler Tashman with the Des Moines Register. Just wondering what your expectations are for what the atmosphere will be like against Iowa and just kind of what you know about them and what you expect.
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone's really looking forward to it. We have been trying to talk about it because we were focused on our game against UT Martin today, and that was our main focus. But obviously, we've heard that it's going to be sold out, and there's going to be a lot of attention. It's probably the biggest stage we'll ever play in, and it's super exciting, and I think everybody's really looking forward to it. Yeah.
Aaron?
Aaron Blue again. Coach mentioned the defense. You can look at shooting numbers, what are really impressive, but 16 to 61 from the field for UT Martin. It seemed like you guys were really locked in on the defensive side.
Yeah, I mean, that's been our identity the whole year. I think going into this game, that was what we were focusing on. It's great when shots are falling for us, but I think holding a team to 45 points a game is something that we do well, and usually when we do that, we're able to pull out a win. But our credit to our coaches for having a great scout. I think we really were locked in, and we're able to execute that game plan.
Further questions? Tyler? Front row.
Tyler Tashman, Des Moines Register. I'm just wondering, if you could describe your coach that's sitting next to you, what makes her good at what she does? Just, I mean, what do you enjoy about playing for her?
Yeah, I mean, she's obviously a great coach, and I think something special about our team is that family atmosphere, and I feel like it all stems from Coach Maggs, and I mean, we're all so close to her. She's so easy to get along with, and I think just having that close environment with all our coaches is really important. And I feel like she's what we all look forward to before games, and I feel like the postseason and this game especially, she really got us excited and really motivated us, and I think that's really special.
Any other questions? All right. Thank you, Kara. You can
There you go.
You're
Good job,
dismissed.
Kara.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right. Questions for Coach McGarity. Please raise your hand.
Aaron Blue, Coach, you mentioned the defensive effort. Just from your view, what made the defensive effort so special tonight?
Yeah, I just thought we really did a nice job on our doubles, and I think I mentioned earlier a couple days ago, I think our last couple games leading up to this in the Patriot League tournament, we had a double some really talented bigs in our conference, and we did a tremendous job of just limiting touches and points in the paint. So that was obviously a huge, key to our game plan, keeping them off the glass and really hoping to kind of wear them down with that. And then our pace, once we got the rebounds, we were able to push in transition. But I just think everybody really stepped up, 1 through 5, and obviously it was an amazing day that I could play everybody. That doesn't happen very often. So I thought even, off the bench and some of our younger players that haven't really gotten a lot of minutes, they really stuck to the game plan as well.
Our next question here in the front row.
Tyler Tashman. Just looking through, I guess, your guys' season, looks like you won 9 in a row. You also had lost 4 in a row. Could you just kind of go through basically, how this season has been for you and what's led to getting to this point?
Yeah, it's definitely been a season of a lot of ups and downs for sure. But we won last year. So we were picked preseason number 1, so we had the target on our back. And I think our league this year had a tremendous amount of parity. So we played a really tough non-conference schedule that helped prepare us for the league. And then took a little dip there, when we lost 4 games. Our scoring really, we just were in a little bit of a drought. Our offense really wasn't flowing. But all the credit goes to the players. I mean, you see we have 4 seniors that are so invested in this program and never put their heads down, never pointed fingers. It was really just a testament to their leadership, and we were able to obviously play our best basketball when it mattered the most.
Go ahead, Aaron.
Coach, you mentioned yesterday about first time on a charter and the joy of playing in the tournament, and you can see the smiles afterwards and the experience of this. What's that mean for you as a coach to see players being able to get everybody in, see the enjoyment and just the experience so far here with that first win?
Yeah, I think we had the experience last year where I had the opportunity to play everyone, but it was a little bit of a different situation, different score. But yeah, I mean, just to have this joy keep coming and to have another opportunity to play with these girls again, and they really are truly family and the best of friends. It was amazing to see. I think going to this game, honestly, I never thought, how am I going to be able to get everybody in? I thought just the way we shot the ball, just how much fun they had, and how they were just playing for each other. Is continuing to make this trip that much more special.
Go back to the front row.
It's not easy to prepare for Caitlin Clark when you have like a week or 2 weeks. You guys have to do it on a quick turnaround. Just how do you try to do that to the best of your ability?
Yeah, it's a great question. I think our players have watched a lot of Caitlin Clark, and obviously we have all the respect in the world for her and what she's done for the game, basketball, not only just women's basketball. So obviously we have to try to limit her touches, but it's one of those. She's just one of those one in a million type of players that even if you do that, she's one of the best passers that I've ever seen as well. So, it's a lot about Caitlin, but obviously they are the team they are because of all the people she can pass to too. So, defensively, we know who we are. We just have to go out there and play the way that we know how to play, and we just have to show up with confidence. I think with this senior class, it's the one thing that I've never had to worry about. They're very confident. We've been here before. We played Maryland last year. That place was rocking too, and we fought. We have to fight and try to figure out ways to just get possessions, and there's no doubt in my mind we'll be prepared, and this team is ready, and it's going to be an amazing experience. And I think just to have the opportunity to play on Saturday, I think is obviously a dream come true for all of us.
Time for one more question. All right. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody.